What is up, duelist? It is your boy Winster, and I am back at it again with another video. Thank you for everyone watching, and I hope everyone is having an amazing day. We got locals from last week, round 2, Maliss versus Ryzeal Fiendsmith. If you guys are enjoying this content, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell. That way you guys can stay up to date with all the videos that do drop on this channel. Shout out to my YouTube channel members, Quick, Gabby, Jared, Leo, Devin, Tony, Stan Young, Wymie, and Thomas. Thank you guys for the support. If you guys want to know what comes with being a channel member, you guys get early access to all full videos, a shout out on every single full video, and you guys can schedule games with me on Master Duel or Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. If there's any kind of feedback that you guys want to leave to help your viewers experience, and that way I could learn, please be sure to leave it in the comment sections. Now that we're on the comment section, please be respectful to everyone in the video, guys. Remember, we're here to learn and have fun. It's part of the game, so I'd really appreciate that. So the Maliss player is going to go ahead and take the lead here. Unfortunately, as it goes, ended up bricking and just passing turn. And then our Ryzeal Fiendsmith player starts off their turn with the normal summon of Ice, special summoning the sword from the deck, and then gets met with a full Wallows, searches out the EXT off of the sword, and then special summons the EXT, sending the aggregator to negate the sword. And it's mostly just for chain blocking, that way it doesn't get ashed. But here he's going to go ahead and search out an Sword Ryzeal. Sword Ryzeal still being able to special summon off of its own effect. But realistically, we don't want to give our opponent too many draws because we already gave them a draw with summoning off of the sword. So we're going to go ahead and go into a very minimalistic board here, summon out the detonator, and that's like pretty much it. Going to equip the aggregator off of it. Maybe he has an effect here to counter. That way we could stop the aggregator, but decides not to. Maybe he had something, maybe he didn't. But we're going to go ahead and do that. I see an infinite impermanence, but then we're going to go ahead and swing right into the life points because he did end up passing and set 2 and then pass for turn. Ooh, okay, so our opponent is going to draw, and then he's going to go ahead and activate. It looks like a Lower Darkness. Again, guys, this is definitely something I should have took into consideration. I need to make sure that I hit the focus button before, because it's going to be like that throughout the video, and I do apologize. Again, I'm still really getting a hang of doing these live duels like this. But he's going to go ahead and banish something. Can't really tell what it is. And then it looks like he's going to activate Metatronus on that detonator. But in our Ryzeal Fiendsmith player's hand, I do see an effect veiler. He does have a couple of hand traps from what I see. Sends out the detonator. Or banishes the detonator, excuse me. And then there's not really much else that we can do. But I see effect veiler and Ash in the hand. Unfortunately, even with the Allure of Darkness, was not able to get a combo piece, was just able to clear the board. And then we have the sword that we ended up searching out. And what is it going to be met with? Is it going to be met with that Ash that I see? No? Okay, he's going to let it resolve. Maybe he has another Melchummy that he can't activate because he has a face down card. Going to go ahead and search out the Ice Ryzeal. And then here he should be able to send something from his hand. I'm sure he doesn't really care too much about. Maybe that bonfire in hand. Or maybe not. Who knows? At this point, what I would probably do is activate the bonfire. But I'm not the one playing. Okay, he's going to go ahead and maybe normal summon the ice. Oh, and they forgot to cut. Yeah, it's extremely important to cut, guys. Do not forget about that. And then he's going to go ahead and activate the bonfire. Okay, he's going to be met with the Ash Blossom and Joy Spring. He's going to go ahead and normal summon. Ooh! And is met with a Impulse. And he's going to go ahead and destroy the card because he does have a trap in the graveyard. Ooh, man, this is looking pretty good. He's going to go ahead and swing with the Sword Ryzeal. And life points do matter when it comes to the Maliss deck. He's going to set a card. And then he's going to go ahead and look at his extra deck. See if there's any options, just passes for turn. This is a very simple game state. I will be taken back if the Maliss deck doesn't have any options. Draws another Allure. Draw 2. I see a monster. He's going to go ahead and banish Dormouse. What a draw. Going to pay the 900 life points. Summon the Dormouse. Anything on summon? No. He's going to go ahead and activate the effect. You got to activate something here. Activate the Infinite Impermanence to stop the Dormouse. He has to have all these plays now, right? He could probably link it off into something. Okay, he's going to go ahead and normal summon. It looks like it is Cheshire Cat. I could be wrong again. My mistake with the focus. I was thinking if he should do anything. Oh, okay. Doesn't activate the effect. I'm assuming he has a Bistio in the hand. That way he could banish it and then get it off. Link off into the Lizard. Banish. What was the White Rabbit? White Rabbit effect. It looked like White Rabbit at least. We're going to go ahead and link those two off. Okay, we're going to go right into White Binder. Looking if he should banish anything in the graveyard. Honestly, the aggregator looking pretty nice, but has the Infinite Impermanence. It's in both columns now, and they're just making sure he knows where they activated at. And for the record, guys, these are really good players from our local. Okay, still going to get banished off of the Aggie. And then he's going to go ahead and link 3. Or link 4, excuse me. I don't know why I said 3 into Access Code. Access Code effect. He's going to go ahead and gain the attack. And then he's going to go ahead on resolution. Activate the Infinite Impermanence. Okay, yeah. Before he has a chance to activate the effect. He's going to go ahead and destroy the Sword Ryzeal. Oh, it's negated. Yeah, excuse me. It is negated, but it still banishes his cost. Him pointing confused me too. And the opponent was pretty good about it. And then still activates White Binder. White Binder effect. Oh, effect. Yeah, I mean, he had all the hand traps. There's not like really much you could really do off of that. They both just throwing hand traps at each other's Milchummies, Ashes, Imperms, Veilers. We have to remember the columns. Oh, he remembers the triple tactics, Talons. To the last card in hand was an effect Veiler, but at this point, the Fiendsmith Ryzeal player is just going to be top decking at this point. There's not really much else he could do here. He is setting the trap and the monster. Oh, activated the underground. Excuse me, I didn't see that. Looked away for a quick second. And, I mean, this is going to be just a full combo. Yeah, he's not going to die. Or maybe he is. Maybe he's still able to manage to set up any kind of board. Yeah, no, doesn't look like it. He's going to go ahead and go to battle. Go into the sword. And then access code in that. That isn't going to be game, but, I mean, he's top decking with one card at this point. And has a set GWC. Okay, goes into main phase 2 to link into monsters here. Maybe set up the Nightmare Griffin, yeah, and then that way it's co-linked. And the Ryzeal Fiendsmith deck doesn't really have this option to out this card. Yeah, it's not looking really too good, right? Because the top deck has to be like attract, and there's no way that he doesn't have like a hand trap. Draw for turn. And see, this is another thing I should do. I should really be careful with the camera. This is a kick, bro. And the last thing I want is to fall on someone. Just clarifying what the trap card actually does. Looks into the graveyard. I mean, if there's like an... Oh, yeah, I see an Ash. There's an Ash and a Dormouse in his hand. Yeah, if it's a Bonfire, if it's a Ryzeal, there's like really nothing you could do. I guess the worst case is maybe summon Typhon. And then maybe swing over the access code. Yeah, Bonfire, Ash, yeah, that's a wrap. And that is game 1. All right, going into game 2. So this time our Ryzeal Fiendsmith is going to go ahead and choose to go first. We're going to go ahead and normal summon the Ice Ryzeal. And we are going to activate, it looks like Ash, and it is met with a crossout designator. This is why I love that card. It's going to go ahead and stop that Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Ice Ryzeal is going to go ahead and continue to resolve here. Going to summon out the EXT. EXT effect is going to go ahead and search out the Sword Ryzeal. And from here, it is just going to snowball into a full board. Oh my god, you love to see it, right? When you have like the cross out, like the dropping of a called by or a cross out on an Ash or like some important card like that. Whoo, man, it is the best feeling. Like, you know that it's gonna resolve. Let's just hope he doesn't have Nibiru. So he's gonna go ahead and continue to combo here, go into White Moon. And then we're going to go ahead and go into Wreck. Wreck effect is going to summon out the Lacrima. See, we're choosing to go through the Fiendsmith line first. That way, if our opponent does have Nibiru, right, they're going to still be able to play because he does have the sword. And the sword is going to be able to still go into something, which is freaking crazy. So, in reality, we are playing around the Nib because the Nib has to be dropped before he goes into the Caesar. Because the Nib is just going to stop. Or the Nib is just going to be stopped with the Caesar. Kind of thinking about what we're going to do from here. I think the easy answer, right? You just go straight into Requiem. Maybe is thinking... I don't see like a Triple Tactics Talons in hand. He's trying to think of how to get this trap card into the graveyard. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you equipped it. Yep. Special summon that. Summon, shuffle back the Closed Moon. Contact Fuse. And if your opponent does have the Nib, there's nothing that they're going to be able to do to out this board. Now at this point, you're like, unless he has the Nib Veiler or Nib Veiler Nib Imperm combo, then there's nothing that's going to happen now, right? Summon, special out the sword because you have the Ryzeals in the graveyard. See, another reason why. Shout out to Nick. Thank you for looking out for the camera, bro. I appreciate it. And it's not their job, even if they did or didn't. Like, thank you. Thank you. So he's going to go ahead and search out the EXT. And then from here, he is locked into level and rank 4 monsters from the deck, or the extra deck, excuse me. He's going to go ahead and summon out the EXT. He's going to send out the... you're going to send out Aggregator? Oh, he's going to send out the... okay. The Eclipse. Dual drive effect. Dual drive effect again. And then here you're going to search out the field spell, and you are going to search out the node. Node going to be able to send the dual drive to the graveyard, and is going to be able to, maybe if you have another card in hand, right? But like, what's the point of sending Eclipse Twins here, right? Because if you don't set up another monster in the graveyard, it doesn't really serve the same purpose. I think it would have been better maybe to send the Aggregator. That way you have that negate. Oh, no, I'm dumb. Because he could special summon the node. Node could send a trap card. Yeah. Whoo! Oh, I see a Mulchummy of some sort. Maybe he kept it in for a cross-out target. Special summon the node. Activate node effect. Send the trap card. You got it. What a Chad move. Send the trap card that you need in the graveyard. Special summon the sword. You're going to go straight into dual drive. Oh my god, you love to see it. But even then, like this... Like even with this, right? Like he said, he played perfectly, but sending out the Eclipse Twins maybe could have been a better option with the Sunday Aggregator. But high sign is 2020. All right, so he passes turn. Can the opponent out 2 negates, special summon negates with wave, monster effect negate with detonator, and the dual drive. 2 pops at least with the detonator. Okay, he's going to go ahead and banish out, it looks like White Rabbit. Yeah, this is going to be easily met with the Caesar. It has to be, right? Like, you have to stop this card from summoning out onto the field. Yeah, taking a little bit of time, and it's okay to take time. Nothing wrong with that, guys. Or not. Okay, he's just going to simply negate it with the field spell. That's still a smart play. Now you got 2 negates off of the wave, right? And you didn't even activate a monster effect, so Talons isn't live. He's going to go ahead and normal summon the Dormouse. Dormouse effect. Chain 2 to pop the Dormouse. Banish out the White Rabbit. I think here you definitely activate Caesar, right? Thinking. Yeah, you activate Caesar here. Yeah. It has to. You have to stop this monster from hitting the board. They need to stay in their banished zone, bro. We don't want that. Even if he take Talons, like, that's fine. Oh, and he concedes. On to game 3, the all-important one. Yeah, that was a really, really good sequencing from the Fiendsmith Ryzeal player. Like, sending the node, or sending the trap off a node was such a big brain play. Okay, so now that this is game 3, the Maliss player is going to take the lead and activate Allure Darkness for the 3rd time in the row. He's going to start it off with banishes. It looks like a White Rabbit. The glare of the card is too much and is going to activate Fuwalos. I see an Ash. Oh, chains it with the Ash. Activates the 2nd Fuwalos. Activate effect. Oh, it's Dormouse. Okay. Or maybe the Chessie. Yeah, it's the Chessie. Okay. Draw 2. Activate. Activate effect. It looks like White Rabbit or maybe Dormouse. Oh, yeah. Okay, Dormouse. Okay, then we got White Rabbit. Man, the glare. Okay, another thing I need to keep an eye on is make sure that I get the camera right. Again, I'm learning, guys. This is something that I don't do too often in terms of, recording live matches, but I'm learning. The glare is like killer. You can't even see the freaking cards. Okay, thinking a bit. What is the next play? We don't want to give our opponent too many draws, and we know how explosive the Fiendsmith Fiendsmith Ryzeal deck is. But it goes into what looks like maybe the White Binder. Yeah, banish the 2 Fuwalos and banish one of the, looks like Cheshire Cat. And then we're going to go ahead and set the GWC or GCW, whatever it's called. Yeah, it has to be. Yeah, the card's so good. We gave our opponent 2 draws here. And then the other time that they kick the camera again, we're learning, guys. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I position it right. And he is met with the Triple Tactics Talons. That's not the greatest hand from the deck. I mean, you basically got 3 cards. Bonfire doing the exact same thing. Yeah, you have to get rid of the sword, right? Because if you have an answer for the ice and the bonfire, then, I mean, they're pretty much cooked. Okay, sets 2. Gonna shuffle the deck. And man, it is so stressful being at these tables, right? Like wanting to extend further when they activate like a Molchumi card is so stressful. Like, what exactly do, you know? But I think he picked a really good spot to stop on. So we're gonna go ahead and start the turn. Draws for turn. Normal summons the Ice Ryzeal. Thinking about our options here. Do we stop the search overall? Or do we get rid of the monster? Either or is really good, right? Because, okay, so it is going to let it resolve. I see the Ash Blossom in hand here. And then here, we should be able to special summon out the Sword, right? Or the EXT Ryzeal. X Ryzeal. Going to go ahead and search out the Sword Ryzeal. Okay, I am shocked. Maybe he has some good set cards and is just saving that Ash Blossom for something pretty impactful. Maybe an engraver or some sort. I don't see an engraver though. He knows he has 2 bonfires. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and overlay straight into the detonator. Okay. So that way we have an answer to the set cards as we continue our plays here. Gonna make sure that we read Right Binder's effect, because I have done that where I don't read the card and that card has so much attack. Or maybe it's one of the other Maliss cards. I do that all the time. But hey guys, read your freaking cards. Don't be like me. Okay, taking a little bit of time to read. Taking a little bit of time to think. What is the most optimal play here? We want to force some cards out. Our opponent doesn't know what the top deck was. And I can't see the hand either. Just reading the cards in the graveyard. Make sure that we know what we're doing here. Yeah, again, it's okay to take your time in situations like this. This is the all-important game 3. We need to make sure we're fully aware of what we're doing. What's that last card? Okay. He's going to go ahead and swing into the white binder. Okay, he's going to go ahead and kill it. Doesn't want to activate anything, right? That way he doesn't have to lose his set cards. Gonna go ahead and activate Bonfire to get a search. He still has the ability to special summon EXT Ryzeal. Here you send the Aggie, right? You have to. I mean, even though EXT Ryzeal already did activate. What is he going to activate here? He is going to activate... I don't know what trap card that is. It's hard to tell. Target the other face down. I know it's one of the Maliss trap cards. I just can't tell which one. Oh, okay. Okay, activate that one, and then he's going to do Chain Link 3 to target the other face down card. Yeah, it's literally just all the... it's just all the Maliss cards. Oh my god. Special summon White Rabbit. Special summon White Binder. Gonna lose 900. It's important to keep track of the life points, and then we're gonna go ahead and continue on. Banish that guy. Banish all 3 from the graveyard. So sword can't be summoned. I think you already summoned the sword though. What do we do now? And I think at this point we're going to go ahead and summon the EXT Ryzeal. Maybe send the Aggregator. Maybe go into a Typhon play. I mean, that's the only other real option that you have here, right? And you can't use EXT because you already used the effect. You could activate the Aggregator, but there's not really worth anything negating, right? Oh, summon the sword. Oh, we still have the sword summon. Excuse me. What do we do here? Yeah, activate the Ash. Okay, he did have it. Oh, activate the Bistio to get rid of the Aggregator. Oh my god. That is so freaking good. Okay, so now that he summoned out the Baldrake, it's threatening the Typhon and whatever extra deck monster from the Ryzeal stuff. I mean, this is pretty much a wrap, guys. Well, hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Also, learning here. Maybe I should make this a little bit longer. But until the next video, my name is Winsor. You guys have a good rest of your day.